We all love the smell of fresh cut greenery. Oh yeah. But what we don't like is the needle drop. But we've got a solution for that.
Obviously, you're going to keep your Christmas tree in water, but it's kind of hard to keep a wreath or your garland in water. So use a product like Wilt Stop. You'll just spray all the greenery.
Now you'll want to do this when it's above 50 degrees outside. So just get a tarp or some newspapers and lay that out. And if it's below 50 degrees, go ahead and do it in a closed garage. The main ingredient in this is pine tar, so it's safe to use.
Cover the needles thoroughly. The pine tar will seal in the moisture, so you only have to do this once, and this will prevent large-scale needle drop. Attach decorations after you've sprayed and everything dries. It's a little sticky, but it easily washes off your hands.
You can also spray potted evergreens or evergreens in the ground that tend to brown out in the winter.
These dwarf Alberta spruce have been living outside in pots on Rob's patio for 6 or 8 years now, and they make it through the winter beautifully because they get sprayed every year. And they get watered periodically through the winter. And I am always talking to you about winter watering. It is equally as important.
One of the questions I get asked the most is, can I add pine needles to my compost? Won't it acidify the soil? Well, first, we're not making shampoo. The pH is relatively unimportant. And second, we live in an alkaline state. The soil is alkaline, the water is alkaline, and a little bit of acidification certainly wouldn't hurt. In fact, you could add the equivalent of the needles from 50 Christmas trees and it would barely move the needle.
People have such a reaction to the word acidity. It has such a negative connotation. But when it comes to your compost and garden soil, it's not a bad thing. Raising the acidity a little bit, no problem. So people, put these pine needles to good use.